I'm just imagining the dirt trail
Yeah.
building up underground, but like there's also just a man like straddling just to the dirt clod with a lance, and then all of a sudden the beast he's on pops up out of the ground. But otherwise, it basically looks like a guy on an invisible go-kart.
Just the torso of a guy.
Just the torso of a guy.
Cutting through the ground like, oh my
Some
God.
clipping may occur. Hey there, welcome to Character Select. My name is Brooks. We are about to make a character for you using 3 index cards each with ideas that the other person has not seen yet. I'm sitting across from a person.
Hi, I'm Mark, and yeah, I've got 3 ideas for potentially good, maybe awful, probably pretty weird character. So we'll see what we come up with.
Sweet. So I think we can just jump right into it, right? People are probably familiar with what we're doing.
Yeah, by now, I would
this
imagine
point.
so. Yeah.
We're making a game. I'm a character designer. You're a programmer.
Yeah, we do all those things.
We've hit the beats.
And then we do this sometimes.
We do this too, for fun.
Yeah. Okay. So my first idea is external conscience.
Whoa. Nice. So I'm taking this not just as like external consciousness, but their conscience as in like their moral decision making.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Is perhaps viewable for other people to see or just manifests itself.
Because it could be... Well, what I was thinking was that someone who has no conscience... Like, there's sort of a... What is it? There is a really strong, dark, glowering character who, like, is totally overpowered, but he keeps someone normal alongside him so that he has a reference point for what actual humanity is like. Oh, kind of like the Doctor and his companions.
Yeah.
You know? So it could be that, or it could be a robot who literally doesn't have a conscience and has, like, a human child with them. Or it could be, like, a viewable conscience, like you said.
Nice.
That's where I was coming from, but it's like you could do whatever you want with it, really. It can mean a lot of different things.
This is like a cool idea. I'm cool with it.
Cool.
I'm cool with the cool idea.
Neat.
Nice. Yeah, I sort of a not a mirror character, but from a storytelling perspective, that's useful to have someone that you're bouncing it off of.
Right.
Because mechanically, it is sort of an externalization instead of them having an inner monologue all the time. And it introduces some conflict and stuff.
I'm more partial to it being literally that the character itself is sort of like, doesn't have much of a conscience, either because they are physically incapable or if they've just been through a lot.
Right.
Because if they've been through a lot, that's a perfect setup for a tragic backstory.
Boom. Stinger time.
So we just nailed...
Play that stinger. I'm doing a stinger sound effect for playing a stinger.
That doesn't exist.
Rough.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll introduce my first card.
Yeah, let me know.
And we'll stir the soup of our character, our video game character. Only friendly underground is my first idea.
Okay. I was actually kicking around an idea that was... It's not one of my ideas, but to have an underground character, because I want to do a character that was literally underground.
Yeah, a burrower, perhaps.
Only friendly underground.
It's the only time
I'm
they're
just
friendly.
picturing this mole with this drill on its head, and it's drilling through like this grassy pasture, and then it comes up, and it's angry, and it's like, "Wah!" And then it goes back down, and it's nice again, and then it comes back up, and it's happy. I mean, it's angry again.
Top of the morning, dude.
Weird. Okay, so you're only happy under... What was the card?
Only friendly underground.
Only friendly. So he's a grump above ground.
Yeah.
Sounds like
or aloof.
a miner who loves his job.
Yeah. Almost like maybe just what you just were saying about an external conscience. Kind of like almost John Watson is that to Sherlock at times.
Right.
So he's aloof.
Example.
Yeah. Aloof above ground.
Oh, so not literally underground.
Oh no, literally is fine with me.
Okay.
Yeah. The idea wasn't to be like under the surface of his soul or something like.
You were thinking literally too?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the burrowing idea.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'd be cool to see how that actually plays out gameplay mechanic wise.
Right. Huh.
How the friendliness plays in.
Uh-huh.
Maybe it is that they're unable to like deal out any damage when they're burrowed, but that's because they have other advantages.
But if they have a companion character, where's this character?
Good idea.
Are they in some sort of drill ship?
Or the companion is like sort of chasing down the tunnel, the cartoon dirt tunnel that's building up above ground.
Right. Yeah.
They're kind of chasing it around, and you are trying to protect your companion conscience because that's your only connective tissue to humanity. And yeah.
I'm 14 and this is deep.
I'm sorry, Mark.
There's some great potential here.
You're crying every time. I'm sorry.
Let's see. Okay. Yeah, interesting.
So,
man, I'm just looking at my upcoming ideas, and this guy's gonna change big time.
Okay. But yeah, like right now, like mechanically, like protect the companion as you're underground because the companion's a little more naive, and so they're just like chasing your tunnel. Hit me with your second shot, sir.
Yeah. Some of these ideas are gonna have to die on the sword.
That's
I feel
fine.
like hype man.
Hype man.
Yeah. And when I say hype man, I'm thinking because E3 just happened.
Yeah.
The people who get on stage and just like say whatever sort of nonsense that they can think of that can mean literally anything. And then that's it. And then everyone forgets. And then that's it. It just really annoys me.
Gaming has always been about three things: coming together with your friends, teraflops, and eating pizza. The new Xbox is all about serving hot and fresh pizza at 16 teraflops per minute.
Pre-order tomorrow, be happy. Yeah.
Here's pre-rendered
in-game
engine footage.
Pre-rendered in-game engine. Nice.
It's good stuff. Yeah, that's a cool hype man idea. I was going more along the lines of like, yo, what up? It's your boy.
Yeah. You could definitely do that. You mean YouTuber intros?
Exactly. He's following around the tunneler like, y'all ain't ready for what's about to pop out of the ground. He is so friendly. And then it's really disappointing when he gets up and he's really aloof to his fans.
Some guy just popping out of the ground and started like angrily rapping, and it's like a show. And then like he goes back underground and he's hyping up his next show.
He pops out of the ground and is like, gaming has never been taken this far off the edge. Today, people who believe the earth is flat are finally getting their say in the new PS4 exclusive Flat Earth.
And just throw in a little bit of gaming has never been better, and I am so proud of our developers.
Don't cry, Ubisoft man.
Man,
my second
we're really
idea,
dating ourselves with these like 1 week relevant memes.
That's okay. By the way, Don't Cry Ubisoft man is plenty wholesome, and I'm not making fun of him in the slightest. Good on you, man.
He was pretty happy.
Ready for my second idea?
Yeah, I'm ready.
My second idea is jousting.
Wow. This is intense.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Popping out of the ground with a lance.
That sounds really cool.
With a jousting stick.
Okay. So, what if they were either on big animals that had drills on their head?
Whoa!
Or they were on a drilling machine. But either way, they're riding something that have lances.
Yeah. I'm just imagining the dirt trail building up underground, but like there's also just a man like straddling just to the dirt clod with a lance, and then all of a sudden the beast he's on pops up out of the ground. But otherwise, it basically looks like a guy on an invisible go-kart.
Just the torso of a guy.
Just the torso of a guy.
Cutting through the ground like, oh my
Some clipping may occur. They're going to try and patch it out by week 2, but it's already too late.
That is really cool. I really like that imagery. That is awesome.
I feel like the illustration inevitably should have two things where we're showing the beast, but also just that.
Right.
That torso sticking out of the ground. Okay. Well, jousting, I think, jousting combines with our other ideas because it is kind of this, you're trying to aim in one direction, and it is about aiming and then doing damage in one line,
Why does that match up? What does that have to do with previous ideas? I don't get it.
Well, just the tunneling idea.
Yeah.
A lot of it is about momentum and forward movement.
Oh, yeah. It fits perfectly well. And it makes sense why he'd be only friendly when he's not in a jousting match.
Well, maybe the beast is only friendly underground, and then that's a separate mode. Like, it comes out from... He doesn't understand that there's jousting going on above him, but as soon as he comes out, it's like stuff just got real.
Yeah. He's baring his teeth.
Yeah.
So angry. Poor little Landwell. They're like narwhals, but for land.
Yeah.
Like a spinning unicorn horn.
Yeah, exactly. Like your jousting stick, your jousticular.
Your jousticular.
Your jousterometer gets thrown away, and because the beast is just like kind of kicking and doing this. And we have another mount duo character of Sophie and the Star Skipper. We're in
that's right. And
similar territory. But that's okay.
Nah,
It's fine. I'm not worried.
This is too fun.
Not worried. I love it.
I like this.
So that's like the ultimate is like rage mode, like no longer friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. Maybe there was some
fire.
sort of land narwhal wars or something like that, like in the past.
Yeah.
And that's why our character is damaged, I guess.
Sure.
Maybe.
Oh, the conscience.
Yeah, the conscience thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you want my third idea?
I do.
There's a dongle for that.
There's a dongle for that?
Yeah.
Man, we're mirroring a lot of Sophie and the Star Skipper stuff.
Why? What did she do with
There's an app for that.
Are you kidding me?
You're having episode amnesia, man.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Well, it's because the episodes have actually been coming out now.
Right.
I've been listening to those again.
Yeah. Yeah, you forgot.
Wow.
It's okay.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, I'm going to kill that because that's too obvious. Wow, I can't believe I had
That's okay.
that other idea. And
That's all right.
thing.
These are
Well, I
gonna get
wrote
tougher.
down an extra one just in case something like that happened.
Sure.
And it's gas station.
Gas station.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean,
refueling.
I was just, it just sort of came to me while I was driving on the way here.
Mm-hmm.
It was a burst of inspiration.
Maybe your external conscience is the guy fueling your narwhal because it's New Jersey and you can't pump your own.
Yeah.
So like you're like trying to get back in the battle because you're just this really hardened dude, and then the gas station attendant is like, I've always thought that humanity was bigger than its own problems, and
Right.
making the morally right choice might not be the easiest. But it's and he's just like, can you just finish fueling my narwhal? It's so weird.
Well, it's actually a mini whale. It has a blowhole, and they fill it up through the blowhole.
Oh my goodness. That makes zero biological sense, but it makes perfect visual sense. So I'm all good with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like talking about his opponent. You go, make sure he walks away from this one, Don't go too hard on him.
It's a little bit like a motorcycle.
Just a boy.
Like a motorcycle gas can is like kind of right between where the rider is, and that's kind of where right now our external conscience and our is it gas station or refueling station?
Yeah, it was gas station.
Gas station.
It would be better if instead of gas station, it was more of like a pit stop during the thing. So it was like on site. So he's right there with him.
I think that fits too.
And he's like kind of like in between jousting rounds.
Yeah.
He's talking to him, being like, hey,
maybe that's kind of a like
don't go nuts.
You're recharging by like holding down one of your ability keys, and you stop in mid place, and like a sudden gas station kind of sprouts.
Okay, sure.
For whatever reason.
Sure.
And the longer you hold down, the more.
Just like, because everything's underground for some reason.
Yeah.
Like, the ground just flips like on a hinge, like it's a hidden doorway. And
Yeah.
just like revolves completely around.
Yeah.
And there's a guy standing there with a gas can.
That's perfect. Sure. And then as soon as you let go of that, like you charge off in one direction.
Right.
Really fast. With difficult to steer.
If you can't take each other out like while you're just a torso,
right,
then that gives you incentive to start like leaping around.
Yeah. That's awesome. My third idea, Just toss this one on the pile. My third idea is watermelon collie. Audible groan from Mark. You're like,
You don't know what these mean.
because it's not my job.
Oh my gosh, watermelon collie.
You're about to kick me off my own idea of a show.
Fired.
I'm fired.
Wow. So you're sad and you eat watermelon, or watermelons make you sad,
Oh, yeah.
or
There's watermelons kind of shish kebabbed onto the joust.
right. Watermelon collie. I have no idea what that means. What do you think?
I just said what I thought it means. He's sad about that, I think. Maybe,
The Great Watermelon Wars.
yeah, maybe eating watermelons, like, on a biological level, like, restore briefly his ability to make morally sound decisions with a good conscience.
No idea how this would factor into gameplay.
Me neither.
Unable to kill anybody for 2 minutes. What the heck?
There's already, like, a refueling ability, but, like, let's make eating watermelon another thing, too.
This game
We need a lot of
too
meters.
fun.
It was too fun until we had watermelon collie.
It had a hunger meter, a thirst meter, a sanity meter, boredom meter.
Speaking of boredom meter,
What?
how's it going, everybody listening?
Well, hey guys.
I'm okay with just a single watermelon, like, being pierced through on the lance, and we speak no more of watermelon collie.
Sure.
That's the bargain I'll have for episode flow versus trying to incorporate that stupid word into our character.
I just had the idea of them jousting in this field.
Yeah.
And there's like a patch of watermelons.
Yeah.
And if you jump out of the ground in that spot, a watermelon just dunk. It's like stuck to the end and it's ineffective.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, dang it.
Ooh, there's watermelon obstacles on the course, like on the map that you do avoid because it like lessens the amount of damage that you would do because there's watermelons stacked up on your shish kebab, and that makes you sad.
I guess so.
Where does this character's?
Oh no! I just tipped my mic. I hope that
okay.
didn't go through.
That's fine.
Jousting. I'm guessing whoever. Now, I don't know a whole lot about jousting, but the way I think it works, besides hitting it right, is the amount of like force you put into it, like the kinetic energy that's transferred.
Yeah.
So the more kinetic energy, the more likely you are to launch the guy.
Yeah.
That actually might be completely wrong because I know there are things splinter and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But anyways, imagine if that's how it worked. Getting watermelons on your thing would grant you more mass
Oh,
and
yeah.
make you a little bit heavier.
So it's a good
And
thing.
so when it comes to moving, you're more likely to move the other guy than he is to move you.
Yeah. Okay.
So
extra
it's a
force.
bad thing for the other guy.
Yeah.
So maybe that's a little bit of a power up or
Yeah.
something to keep an eye out for.
Or extra knockback, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
And of course, the watermelons itself will, because they're moving at such great speeds, will break apart, and so they're temporary.
Yeah, they're a little extra boost.
Right.
We do a pretty good job of like adding minigame stuff onto our characters so that they all work out. This is good. The only thing we have to address, I think, is the external conscience, and then we can name our character.
Right. I feel like that's just sort of like a cutesy backstory kind of thing. It doesn't really have to factor into the gameplay, I don't think.
It must.
No.
What if the narmol is
Narmal?
the
No,
narmal?
Nermal.
The narmal. Gosh.
Nermal's a real character.
I just want to keep attempting to rightfully know what a jousting stick is called, just very poorly. Joustolomew. Maybe that is just a tragic backstory thing if he has no conscience.
Yeah, I don't see how it could fit in a fun way. The only way I see adding it is having another meter or giving a bonus.
That sounds like fun gameplay. Put it in, ship it. Good.
Also, don't forget to manage your inventory.
Ooh, which watermelon is ripe? Don't get too many big ones. Stack up like a pyramid from big to small.
Yeah.
So fun. We make good games and
yeah.
good game characters, Mark.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
What are we naming
This person?
assembly of characters?
Oh, because of the hype man, too.
Oh boy, we forgot a piece.
Dang.
Well, he could be the hype man. He could be like, get ready for a jousting experience like no other. Mm-hmm. And he's just a torso going through the ground. Like, he's hyping up the narwhal that's underneath. The normal.
I would just be so happy if it was just a perfectly ordinary looking guy, arms straight down.
Yeah.
Just gliding through the ground.
You are not ready.
Here he comes round in the corner. Just the torso comes around the corner.
It's so great. What if we actually named him Normal?
You can't. It's a Garfield character, unfortunately.
Jim Davis is more armed than Elon Musk for copyright infringement and intellectual property and suits.
I'm just picturing this, him coming around the corner. Here he comes, and he's like saluting like all the people in the stands. And all of a sudden, the narwhal thing like bursts out of the ground.
Yeah,
and it's like this glorious like spread of like dirt and everything, and everyone's like, "Whoa!" And he's like riding his thing, and then he goes back to being a torso and like goes back around the corner.
It's amazing. He's just citing all the tech specs for his narwhal.
Right, and it's all meaningless stuff.
Yeah. Get ready for 82% blubber, where in places we haven't been able to put blubber before. Truly a revolutionary narwhal experience.
And external conscience guy is sort of like reining him in, like, all right, chill out, man.
He's like the Jeff Keighley of like, all right, but let's get serious, guys. What are you actually doing?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, name for this character? I'm always so bad with the names.
It's fine. We usually cut out 7 to 10 minutes of trying to name a character.
It's such a shame that Normal is taken by a
fairly
unoften used Garfield character.
Normal is so We can go with Narmal. Wait, what's something that goes with normal? Narmal Master. I don't know.
Narwhal Master?
The new Narmal. So is his name
Narmal?
Narmal Knight?
Narmal Knight? Yes.
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 I think it is.
It is Narmal Knight.
He's the normalest of all the knights.
It's funny because it like sounds like normal. It's just a guy with torso coming through the ground.
Yeah.
This is great.
That's amazing.
Narmal Knight. Wow, I really like it. Cool.
It's perfect.
Awesome.
That's great.
I can't wait to see how you decide to illustrate this
very
complicated character.
Torso clipping man. So after we record this and before you hear it, I will be illustrating Narmal Knight, and Mark will be writing a bit of a summary. If you'd like to see those things, you can head over to Character Design Forge on YouTube if you're not there already, and you can see whatever comes about from this. And there's other videos there, other episodes of Character Select, other more serious videos, other more normal videos.
Nice.
Thank you for listening, guys.
Yeah, thanks.
Take care. Okay, so as you watch the time lapse for this episode, here is the bio that Mark came up with for the Narmal Knight. The presenter swaggered his way onto the field wearing a Jousting Life t-shirt before turning to the audience, briefly hushing their excitement. Thank you, everyone. We're so happy to be here at the annual Subterranean Jousting Tournament, bringing the next big thing. This is not your typical Narmal. First, we outfitted him with a revolutionary, diamond-tipped horn. But we didn't stop there. Then, we upgraded him to 6 tetrafluppers of blubber. That's over 44% more blub. And this is the Narmal app. Talk to your friends about Narmals. Some other stuff that we're adding late this fall about Narmals. We are so proud of this. We're so proud of our team, and we can't wait for you to joust with it. Please welcome to the stage performing songs from the Narmal app soundtrack, Moby.